Hello, my name is Damon Whitmer. So my project is to go through the Ironman uh, statistics to try to show. I had a friend that came in, talked to me about, he wants to do this. It's kind of a big thing. Ironman is an incredible endurance. Kind of there's a lot of things that go into it. I mean, you're swimming for 2.4 miles. You're biking 112 miles. You're running 26.2 miles, and then in between that, you're changing clothes. You have 2 points where you have to change out of your clothes from swimming. Then you're changing out of your clothes from when you're um, getting into from your biking into your running clothes. This is a kind of a bigger deal, big money to be had with if you actually win it. But as I was going through it, my friend, he's not very athletic. I mean, he's about average. He does good stuff. He's highly competitive as far as biking goes. He's a decent swimmer, and he's done marathons before, but marathon is not no triathlon. So looking at his statistics, it came back as he's one third of the way there. I mean, being a highly competitive biker. Coming up with a scorecard, I just kind of ran it through everything between his experience, his ability to run, swim, his age against his particular group and everything, against the past five or so years, to try to see what the best times on those were. And as you see, the swimming is really high on there, and I mean, it's like really short times in the swimming because the biking and the running is usually what takes the longest. Transition times there as well. So what are the key factors I looked at? Age, experience, training, sex, male or female, and then their actual athletic capabilities. Running across the 5 year stats on it, came across five individuals that had really good stats on it and ended up actually winning over the past 5 years. One of the questions I was asked, what I was asking is the fastest swim time actually make it so that you'll actually win? Well, running the calculations, the fastest swim time does give you a greater percentage of winning. So the first one out of the water, the percentage came back as 65%. You're able to actually you will be winner because you have that extra percentage going towards the actual win. It's not 100% because there's a lot of other factors that go into it. Same thing goes with running. Is running the key to winning the triathlon? Should you perform? Should you try harder to train running because it is the last leg? You came back with a 58% chance of actually, if you're the fastest run time, does that mean that you're going to be the winner? And honestly, it was not the best key factor there. And then it comes then to the fastest one on the bike, and the bike was 60. The bike was sitting there, and it had a percentage too. But again, it's the same thing. It's not going to be as fast. You're looking at what's the probability of being the first one out of the water and winning? What about the second person and third person? And when you get out of the water, you have that extra percentage there. So as you're every person after that is a decrease from that percentage down. So each percentage will down, 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 down. I mean, third person, second person, for some person. So you're losing traction the longer it takes you to get out of the water to have that actual advantage. Same thing goes with the first person that is off the bike and changing to start to running. There was an interesting fact in there that the shorter the time that you take to change, it also gave you an increase of actually winning, but it's not big enough to actually put in a notation on there. So I mean, a quick change will also increase those the ability to actually win. And then as I looked at my friend, I'm looking at it, okay, what do we need to work on for your training program? I came up with a couple of things. He's already a pretty good biker, so let's build on that and start working on the running. swimming, average swimming, first one out of the water, he's not going to win the whole triathlon. We're looking at winning his age group. And so being the first one out of that age group out of the water, maybe not have as high as effect on his percentage of winning as, say, being the fastest biker, the fastest person off his bike, or having the fastest run time. So work on running more than biking. Kind of one of the things is be the fastest swimmer that you can, be the fastest biker, and then run, just practice running and everything else like that. He was really pretty inspired with it, and just kind of like throwing out, over the past, 5 years, just kind of showing him, different things of these are the people that actually have taken the first 3 slots in his group and their times and how long everything took for them. And that's pretty much kind of what I went through with him. And he was really excited about it, and it was pretty good talk with it. So this is again, my name is Dan Whitmer, and I thank you for watching my slideshow.